Hi everyone! In today's DIY projects, we are crafting with Dollar Tree items. We'll be creating some beautiful home decor items on a budget that you could use to decorate your home. For your shopping convenience, all the items used in today's DIY projects will be linked in the description box below, so do check them out and let's jump right into our first DIY project. For our first project, we are using picture frames from the Dollar Tree, and we are making a set of 3 wall decorations. Here's my inspiration for this DIY project. We're going to be removing those tabs from the back. Take everything out, we won't be needing those. We're just using the picture frames. I'm using my pliers to remove the tab. Now we're making a set of 3 wall decoration, and for each set we're going to be using 5 picture frames. Make sure to clean them first. And I'm going to be laying them out just like so. To help keep them aligned, I'm going to be using these little wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree. Place the wooden pieces between the first 4 frames. Make sure that the frames are lined up properly. So you should have a perfect cross in the center. Now place the last one on top and just make sure that you're seeing an even amount of the space between the 4 corners. Now use your pencil to mark where you place the frame so you can place it back in the same position. Mark the frame on the top and the one on the base. Carefully remove it, and I'm going to be using Aleene's mixed media adhesive for this project. Place the glue where you mark the frames. Now be very careful and put the frame back in place. I allowed mine to dry and then I flipped it over. And I'm going to be using 4 of my little wooden blocks and place it right in between those spaces, and this will keep our frame nice and strong. I'm using hot glue first, and then I'll use my strong adhesive for a more permanent bond. Please remember to give me a thumbs up before you leave. It helps to support my channel. Also, please leave me a comment. Just 1 word is good enough. Thank you. To hook our wall decoration on the wall, I'm using a picture frame hook, and I'm using my strong adhesive to attach my hook, and I'm placing it right behind that space where no one can see it. And we're making a set of 3, and here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Now let's move on to our next project. We are using a cylinder vase from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to clean my vase with alcohol. Here's my inspiration for this project. We're going to be using our hot glue gun to make this design, and we're using the hot glue on the low temperature. And I'm making a similar pattern to the one that's on our inspiration. So I ended up with 6 rows. Then I gave it a cool rinse under the sink, and because we used our hot glue gun on the lower temperature, it was very easy to remove the glue strings. Now I'll clean it again with alcohol before I replace them. And I'm going to be using this Aleene's instant glue to replace them. Just place a small amount of glue on the back and put them back in place. Now I'll take my vase outside and I'll spray paint it with my Rust-Oleum Metallic Gold spray paint. And you could use gold leaf on top of the glue to add some more texture if you'd like. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Let's move on to our next project. For this project, we are using an empty coffee container, and I'm just removing the label. I'm using my blow dryer to remove the parts with the glue. For this project, we are making a vase. Just use acetone to remove any markings. I used alcohol to clean the container. Then I took it outside and spray painted it with my white gloss spray paint. Now for the grooves, I'm going to be adding my rhinestone ribbon. And this is the 4-row rhinestone ribbon. And I'm just using my ribbon to go around all those seams. Just try to keep it nice and aligned. I'm also going around the top edge with my ribbon. For this project, I'm also using a candy container from the Dollar Tree, and I'll take it outside and spray paint it with my white gloss spray paint. Now I'll use my strong adhesive and I'll attach it. And you can paint the bottom also if you'd like. And you can style yours however you'd like. I'm adding a foam from the Dollar Tree, and then I'm adding some flowers. And here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Let's move on to our next project. For this project, you can use one of these plaques from the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to use one that's already made. I'm just using that tower block to cover up a hole that's in the center. And I'm using this wooden wreath that I already have. And I'm going to place it right in the center of that plaque. And I'm using my Gorilla Wood glue for this part. Just add the Gorilla Wood glue and then reinforce it on the sides with your hot glue. And you're going to remove this hot glue afterwards. Just use it to align the piece in the center. Make sure that it's nice and straight. For this project, we are making a decorative table sculpture. We're also using a foam ring from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just removing that knot right here so we can have it nice and even. I'm using latex paint to paint my wreath because I'll be spray painting it white. I'm using my blow dryer to speed up the process. I did 2 coats on one side and 2 on the other side, and this will stop the spray paint from melting or foam. I then took it outside and spray painted it white with my Rust-Oleum white gloss. Now that our frame is dry, I'm going to remove the hot glue, and I'm also going to paint my wreath. This wreath is MDF, so the paint will prime it and give it a nice sheen after it's spray painted. And I'm going to be spray painting it with my Rust-Oleum Reflective Gold spray paint. Now our foam wreath is dry, and I'm going to be adding this bird from the Dollar Tree. To add the bird, I'll be using a piece of wooden dowel. I think this is about 5 inches. And I'm just making a hole in the center of my foam wreath. I fill the hole halfway with hot glue and then add my dowel. You can spray paint the dowel first, but I'm using my paint pen to paint my dowel. Now it's time to add them all together. I place the foam in the center and I'm using my pencil to mark where I should score, and I'm using my X-Acto knife just to cut a groove in the foam so it can sit nice and flush against my wreath. Just cut a small piece at a time and measure it to make sure you're getting it right, and adjust it if you need to. At the end where they're going to meet, I'm using strong glue, and then I'm using my hot glue in the groove. Just make sure that you get it nice and straight and it's aligned, and leave it to dry. Give the strong adhesive time to set. For this area, I'm going to be using my gold tape to cover that up. Just one strip of my tape. Place the bird on top, and you don't have to glue it in place. I'm leaving it just like that so I can paint it if I want to change the color of the bird, or if I want to change the bird for another object. Here's how this project turned out, guys. I hope you like this one. Let me know which project was your favorite this week, and if you'll be recreating any of them. Please remember to give me a thumbs up before you leave, and share this video with someone that you think may be interested. If you missed last week's video, here it is on the screen. Just click that rectangular box to watch. Thank you so much, take care, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye bye.